we are. We're coming to our Portage area.
Just gonna go off what my scouting reports say.
Hey, Irish fans, we're here. It's conference week. We're really excited. We've had a couple attempts to get this show started. We had Coach Lorch with us for a while, and then sound issues and the crew.
Really he's going to get ready for soccer. He's going to go to section soccer.
Section soccer tonight. So it's conference week. And let's just talk a little bit about the history of the South Suburban.
Well, the South Suburban started in 2010. Fall of 2010 was the fall of that. And before that,
so this will be the 15th conference meet then.
This would be the 15th, yeah.
Well, yeah, we even had a conference meet in COVID, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
Greg Utek does a great job setting that all up.
Yep. It's at Egan High School. Give us a little Rosemount history.
Well, little Rosemount is, we've done pretty well at this meet in recent years. We've won, we're the defending champions, won last year.
Yep.
And also in 2021.
In 2022, we were a point from winning.
Yeah, we were.
That was a tough one.
We were close. Although that's our lowest team score. So I'm glad you brought that up. Our lowest team score in modern history is 36, and that's the year we were runner-up in 2022.
We got second at the state meet. And
we
second
did.
At the conference meet. Yeah.
Well, in that year in the South Suburban, the top 10 finishers, I believe 9. Are on Division I rosters right now.
Yeah.
So that's how strong how strong the field was.
Yep. Okay, so we've won. Do you know how many times?
Well, in the South Suburban since 2010, I believe 8.
Okay.
We won 8, and then we won in 2007 in the Lake Conference.
Yep, that's right.
With
the Jordan Carlson crew.
Yeah, 1990 in the Lake Red Conference. They ran over at Rich Acres, which is by the airport.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the 1971 Minnesota Conference team, which gets together annually now. Wally Travis gets them together.
Yeah.
So
they're the original conference champs.
Yeah, 1971. And they actually have the lowest score. They had 31. I think there's a 7 or 30, maybe 33. There were 7 teams in the Minnesota Conference back then.
So what do you think? Where are we sitting? We got a shot, right? We got a shot.
We got a shot. We're sitting pretty good. I'd consider us probably one of the top 3 teams, along with Lakeville North and probably Egan and Lakeville South. On paper, I think it's probably Rosemount, North, South, and Egan are probably on paper the top 4 teams.
Now North runs as a pack, that's for sure.
They do. They had 7 guys together at the Ebberg Invitational.
Right. Their 7th guy was out of our 7th guy, I believe. Right?
Yeah, I believe so. So they're pretty solid there, and Egan on the home course.
And
Lakeville South has a low card with Aiden. Jakubik, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what it is.
So we're pretty excited about that. Well, hopefully things go well. And then how about individually?
Well, individually, probably Evan Stewie of Owen Stewie, excuse me.
Yeah, mom's an SDSU grad.
Yeah, Owen Stewie of Shakopee, probably the favorite on paper. Aiden Jakubik, however you pronounce that, probably up there. And then
we got some guys.
We got some guys there too. Our guys: Abram Anderson, Channing Goodwin, Connor Amos, Boston Peterson. In no specific order.
Right. Any one of those guys
could be up there with that. And then Liam Merrill of Burnsville is solid as well. He could be in that mix. Eastview with Ben Buckley.
Yep. Noah Daniels really good.
Noah Daniels from Egan, and
he wasn't their first guy.
No, but they got a few. Liam Frank is solid as well, and Ethan Wilski, his dad. I remember this is how old I am. When I got to Rosemount, his dad Josh Wilski was a sprinter for Lakeville.
Okay.
And I believe I think he's still the school record holder for the combined Lakeville North in the 200-meter dash. So
Valley's got a runner.
Valley Sorez is really good from Valley as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I don't want to miss anybody.
Farmington, I'm not sure they have an individual.
Yeah, Carroll's pretty good. So is Johnson is pretty good as well. So they've got a couple of guys.
And Prior Lake
is coming. They're kind of young a little bit.
Okay.
Isaiah Rock is coming up the way. He's an 8th grader. He's on the varsity. And they got Malinowski's I think he's a sophomore now. So they're on the upswing.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it, right?
Yeah, we are. It should be a fun meet. Egan High School does a great job over there.
Yeah.
And, Greg Utek running it.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I'd probably mention individually with times, somehow, and I'm sure it's the phenomenon of some of the local databases trying to turn track into cross country about times, but I'm going to say this about times. There's been 2 winners that have broken 16 minutes on the Egan course since 1995. One of them's our own Luke Labatt.
Yep.
Did it, and he was in the NCAA final in the steeplechase last year for the University
But barely
of North
break
Dakota.
16, right?
He was 15:56.
Yeah.
That was I would say that'd be the fall of 2018. I believe that'd be right.
That's a historically great
Okay.
time on that course.
And then Rob Finnerty
Yeah.
in 2007. He's an 08 grad for
4-minute
Burnsville.
miler in high school.
He
Yeah.
was-
Yeah.
He's a state record holder in the 1600. He ran at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They're the only two
Yeah.
that have broken 16. So to get to just kind of put in perspective,
Yeah.
so don't expect to see times and go, oh, what's happened? People run slower. This is a challenging but fair. This is true cross country course.
Yeah. Hey, we should mention, I was thinking about some of our Rosemont grads that ran the Twin Cities Marathon or the 10
Yeah.
miles. We had
Well,
Cody Sedbrook.
Cody
right?
Sedbrook ran 2:21. He's a 2014 grad of Rosemont High School. Ran really well.
Yeah.
He's one of them. And then Pranav VJ ran.
Yeah,
Cole Adams.
Yeah, we had three
both
guys.
solid that I know of.
Yeah. Emma Schumacher on the girls' side, I believe.
She did run her. I think it was her first marathon.
Yeah, that's great for her.
And we might have some more that.
SDSU, by the way, I know this is a Rosemont pod, but SDSU had Ben Olson run 2:14.
Wow, to be honest, the Jacks were all over the place. They had Ben Olson at 2:14. He ran at Blaine.
Yeah.
They had Tom Brookeman.
Yeah.
He ran against Luke Labatt in
Yeah.
high school. He was at Andover. He ran
ran-
like 2:27.
Oh, he did. I didn't
Yep.
notice
And
that.
then
the 10 mile.
Burkhalter,
Yeah.
2:27. And then the 10 mile, two guys. Joel Reichel, many of you know, Irish Invitational. He was top five.
The portal to
from
greatness
White Bear
takes
Lake.
him right to the Twin Cities.
From White
10
Bear
mile.
Lake. Yeah, he was up there. And then he's
Joseph
now
Minor-Williams.
Joseph Minor-Williams from Washburn. He's now a volunteer coach at the University of Minnesota, but he's a Jack. So the Jacks were all over the place.
Ran really well.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to see kids that graduate from high school or college moving on and running well like
Seeing that.
So we're looking forward to Friday.
It should be a lot of fun. It's in the morning. The boys varsity is at 11:35.
Okay.
JV is probably at 12:30 maybe. I
Okay.
think that'd be about right. The awards are 1:15 in Wildcat Stadium.
And
They do a great job with the awards
JV,
there.
we probably should touch just a little bit on JV.
Well, we did a little bit on the last one. JV gave medals to the top 20. Last year, I believe we had 8 in the top 20. Went 1 through 6.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle.
Lakeville North is a favorite on paper. We've won the last 5 JV titles.
So we got...
And our guys are interested in the rankings.
Yeah.
Our third
Hey, I've
five.
done some math on that third 5. I don't think they're doing the calculations quite right.
Yeah, we're checking on that. They do a first 5, then a second 5, and a third 5.
Right now, we're not in the top 5 of the power rankings.
No,
for
we're
JV.
6 right now, and we think it's because of the miscalculation.
Yeah, so we're maybe we got something to prove in that JV.
We
race.
might, and then we're going to film the Lake Conference, South Suburban Conference. We hope to film at a special location, a long-time silent sponsor of our program, and they are going to be they're going to be closing up shop shortly. I'm not trying to give away a hint, but those that know.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
All right. See you, fans.